Oh, who say does that?
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Steph Curry asked to define his impact on the NBA. He said, quote, "I understand the game has changed a lot, and I've had a huge part in that, but it's not for me to articulate. I just enjoy what I get to do every day, and I think that's why good things keep happening, because I embrace what's next." BA?
Eyes on the prize, Allie. Thanks. Let's take a look at the numbers for Klay Thompson.
And he hasn't been as accurate this month as he had been earlier. Check out his true shooting percentage. And you'll see that he's gone a little cold. Maybe he can get a shot back tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. And for Golden State, the core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Klay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Offensive rebound. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
And no reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Here's Smart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one belongs to Wiggins.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
And that one falls for Smart. And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Now here's Curry. Last game we saw him with 32 points. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson against Brown. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Celtics ball. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. Pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Right side, Williams to the middle. The kick to Tatum. Jacks up with 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
The 3 from Curry. Horford pulls it in. Boston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Tatum. Williams a screen on Wiggins. Tatum gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Okay, Jason Tatum showing a little strength on that play, pushing through the contact, gets to his finish. That is pretty.
Now here's Wiggins. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Lakers. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Williams passes to Smart. Uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the bucket is good. Looney's gotten his second bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Smart. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back and hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
And so it's Boston with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. On the wing, Green. 4-3. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Kevon Looney. At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
We've got a line change here for Boston. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's DiVincenzo. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. And the Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. The Celtics with the lead. And Boston calls time here.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Outside White. And Muscala with the slam.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
To the left side wing. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And David West in the house, taking in the game.
You know, West won a pair of rings with the franchise. I'm sure Warrior fans are happy to see him here in the building.
Now here's Poole. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Hauser. Pass to Brogdon. Launches a three. Rebounded by Green.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Kuminga, the pass to Iguodala. Here's Green, covered by Muscala. Now here's DiVincenzo. And again, no good by Golden State. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. 14 feet away. Just 5 to shoot. White on the wing. The three is up. Here's Muscala. And a nice finish on the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Pass to Brogdon. Here's Hauser. This one for three. The shot comes out. Poole outside. And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage.
And give it up for your Warriors Youth team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Curry and Poole, the sharp-shooting backcourt for them. Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. And it's Looney in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Over to the wing. Here's Looney. No luck on that one. And it's Boston the other way.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Tatum inside, guarded by Poole. Count that bucket. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That free throw, no good. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've got run over this evening.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Alec. Thanks. Brown passes to Tatum. Over Green. Tatum can't hit. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Left side, Green. Shoots over Horford. And it's Green missing. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Curry. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Curry's got 9 points.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the most dynamic ball handlers in the game. He has more moves than you can count.
Looney on the double team. Pass to Horford. Tatum with room to shoot. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
That won't go either for Curry.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Tatum can't hit.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Pass to Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. 11 points in the game.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside. Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Timeout called, the Warriors. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Payton's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. A big group substitution here for Boston. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Smart. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Payton. That one's wide left. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Brogdon. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Green.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Payton. Gets stolen by Muscala. Brogdon with the ball. Payton covering. 1:41 left to play in the first half of basketball. And it's Brogdon missing. The Warriors shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Thompson fires from way outside. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by Green. Golden State with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Right side, DiVincenzo. Inside. That one's good from Green. And the assist by DiVincenzo.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
To the inside. White. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. The Warriors shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Payton with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Green. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Payton against Brogdon. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Shoots over Kuminga. Brogdon with the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 11.
What a heady offensive player. Malcolm Brogdon just understands when to shoot, when to score. Beautiful.
DiVincenzo. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Tatum. The three ball. Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 12.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
19, the Celtics. 33.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And as we look ahead on our schedule, is there anything fun you guys are really looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Shaq making some more bad predictions. That's always fun for me.
Don't lie to the people at home, Kenneth Cornelius Bailey. Shaq Stradamus is never wrong about anything.
Well, I mean, I checked my note.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Warriors.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Puts one up from 19. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown finds Tatum. Out to Horford. Lets the 3 fly. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Thompson. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Brown can't hit. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Curry. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
The 3 is up. Rebounded by Green.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here's Looney. Nice D from Horford.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
They grab their own miss. Here's Looney. Nice D from Horford.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Brown. From the arc. Boston again missing.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses. And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now, we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Pass to Williams. And here's Smart. He's covered by Curry. Smart against Wiggins. Tatum from long range. And Williams punches it home.
the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And for Boston, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
Horford for 3. Hits the trifecta. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
Horford with the block. Smart against Poole. Pass to Horford. Takes the 3. Hauled in by Curry.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Fires the 3. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some questioned if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Brown. Horford, a screen on Wiggins. Brown with it, picked up by Iguodala. And Horford powers it home.
Well, Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Outside, Green pulls up on the wing. And that one hits the back iron.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Pritchard gets it to go.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Brown. Smart against Curry. Horford for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And for Boston, they're shooting just 36% in the 3rd. Here's Pritchard. He buries it from 3. Pritchard's got 8 here in this quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The 3 from Curry sinks the tray.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half, 4 total. Keep shooting it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And there's the foul. They'll pin that one on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Iguodala. Kuminga comes in for Green. Payton's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's DiVincenzo in for Curry. Down low. Here's Muscala. And Muscala with the slam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Now here's Poole. Not a lot of room. Here's Payton. And Pritchard pulls it down. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Celtics delivering the blowout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then...
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Gary Payton II is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he drops it in from the low post. The Celtics have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Brogdon from outside. Can't get it to drop, and Golden State will go the other way with it. The three. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Thompson against White. Pass to Tatum. Williams with it. Green covering. 3 on the clock. Now Tatum.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
To the inside. Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on JaMychal Green. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for White. Curry's shot is off. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And it's Brogdon missing.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Thompson passes to Green. Over Brogdon. Rebounded by the Celtics. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brown can't hit. The Warriors have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 23 points.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Looney. Horford with a steal. Brown with it. Now Thompson defending. And here's Brogdon. Outside Tatum. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Timeout called, the Celtics.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Out left to the wing. Horford for three. Offensive board. Here's Tatum. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The three from Curry. Rebound Boston. Horford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Jason Tatum.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
What is remarkable about Stephen Curry is how consistently he is able to dominate the offensive end of the floor. Just so pretty to watch.
Outside, Brown looking to get back on track. And Horford powers it home.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Smart with the ball. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type